What's up, peeps? Let's do Coirnav. Yeah. So Coirnav is the god, I guess, of the plane of water and is one of the four pieces to get time keyed. So, I'm gonna do him real quick, and I put that in bunny ears because he has three mini bosses that take forever to kill. So I'm gonna Shroud of Stealth up and just skip everything, but ultimately, um, if you can't Shroud of Stealth up, you'll probably need to clear to him. Rogues, so nice. You can just run right to the boss. So we're gonna go this way. He's basically at like the northernmost part of the map. You know, I could make a pit stop and kill some guys, but there's some good well, you know what? Hold on. What is it called? It's like the coral The coral-hilted tulwar is a weapon that is good for pets. It does AoE damage. So let's real quick see if the guy that drops this is up right now. Let's see. Coral-hilted tulwar. Who is it? Regura Overlord and Regura or Regrua Overlord and Regrua Protector. All right, let's see if I can see those guys up on the map. I think they're in the bottom section. So there's this upper section here. And then if you go down, there's this lower section. Let's see if I can do a height filter. There we go. This is like kind of like the middle section. I think. Is it this way? Yeah. Okay. Then you go down. Ooh. Ah. Getting stuck. All right. Regrua. What does that say? Regrua Overlord. Regrua Protector. Over here. Okay, let's see. Huh, I wonder if I just kill these guys if he'll spawn. Get shredded. I need to get experience anyway. I'm leveling my Shroud of Eternity. Nope. Doesn't look like it. What about over here? Okay, I don't think they're up. So, alright, we'll just go to Coirnav. So Coirnav is on this level, the lower level. You just go out here. Ouchies! Let's stealth back up. Alright, so I'm gonna probably kill these guys. Just to give me a little bit of room. I'm gonna pull the mini bosses back. Just and you'll see why. Ultimately, how the fight goes is you kill this like guardian up front, and then it starts the event. He'll spawn a bunch of ads, and then he'll spawn like 30 seconds later. He'll spawn a mini boss. 30 seconds later, another mini boss, and then 30 seconds later, another mini boss. And getting one by itself at the beginning is ideal because fighting all three of them at the same time is quite annoying because they have a ton of health. But basically, that's the only hard part of the fight is those three mini bosses. So let's just clear the room. Pew. Whoa, whoa, that guy looked at me funny. Here is the Guardian. He'll start the event, so kill him. Whoa. Whoa. By the way, gear update. I bought a lethal fragment, so my backstab damage is at 100 now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so there's all of the... Alright, there's the first mini boss. Let's pull him back. Just because, like I said, there's going to be more that spawn, and I definitely do not want to fight them at the same time. At least 3 of them. I think I'll have to take the second 2, or the 2 and 3, I'll have to fight at the same time. So I'll just pull this guy back and start DPSing. This dude has a lot of health, so I might as well just pop my cooldowns. There's no real reason to save the cooldowns for Coirnav. He's kind of a pushover. But, hey. Ooh, man, yeah, you can see on my map. Oh, look at all those dudes. Look at all those spawns. That's a lot. But it's okay. I need the experience. I'm like really debating on... I have a couple more items to level up. This neck, these shoulders, and then I'm working on my back right now. I have another wrist to upgrade. My face. I would assume that there's a good upgrade out there. Crimson Ruined is so good though, but yeah, like I said, I would assume that there's a better one out there. And then my breastplate, but it has my sharpshooting AUG in it, so I'll have to get another one of those. I don't think they're too expensive. Let's see. Sharpshooting. Oh yeah, they're not expensive anymore. That's good. Okay, so I'm thinking like enchanted marble. Oops. Marble. So chest guard of enchanted marble. Oh man, those are still expensive. Are there any legendary? No. But attack, heal, good AC. I'll have to look around and see what other options there are, because still working on some of my upgrades have been more damage or more spell damage. Some have been less. When I put my back on, I'm gonna lose some heal and some spell damage, but I'm gonna get shielding, attack, and just overall better stats. I'm gonna get some more heroic dex, which I guess is good for my character since I'm, using a bow. And apparently heroic dex is good. There's certain breakpoints. I'm not sure. I think every 25 is it affects your bow hit rate. Maybe I honestly, man, I should read up on this stuff more. But honestly, I'm kind of just YOLOing it. But as you can see, it's been a couple minutes already, and this dude is still not dead. And that's with my sick DPS. Oh, and good news too. Frickin' I took down Saru this morning before I started my day. I still had my... I tried last night. I don't know. I tried to do 3 of 4 Saru, which is you leave 3 mini bosses up and he gets extra buffs and stuff, and he's harder for each one you leave up. So I tried 3 of 4. I killed one that gave him like... The one I killed was the one that gave him like 65% haste, or just some insane number, and he just like crushes you. Will not try that because that's just... I would get wrecked, I know it. So I killed him. I did 3 of 4. I tried a few attempts. I got him to like 40% or something like that, or I got him maybe 50 or something, but his mana drain, like the mini bosses pop out and they drain your mana. So it's like you gotta DPS down those guys so you don't run out of mana, so I can keep myself healed. And And then he got low. So yeah, I killed a second boss, and I did 2 of 4 eventually. It took me like 5 attempts. It was like I was able to keep up enough mana so that I could heal myself, but like as the fight progresses, he I think he unlocks like different abilities or something, because I think he hit 30% and he put this rune on himself, and the rune took, I mean, it said rune 3, and I think the game was lying to me because I don't remember rune 3 being that good. It took like minutes of just DPSing to uh, get rid of it. Um, I ended up needing to like kite him a bit just so I could like get some heals off. And at first, I thought he was recasting the rune, and then it fell off, and I was like, okay, good. Like now I can finish him off, and I did. I didn't get any good augs or anything, but um, I got just the basic aug. I think it was priced at like 250 plat, so not great, but he is now on my farm rotation, which is pretty cool. So I'm pleased about that. I do have to pop a couple of charges of fungus covered vial. And what fungus covered vial is it removes curse. So it, yeah, does 100 counters a curse, and the mana drain that the mini bosses that he summons puts out is a curse. So um, if I leave 2 bosses up, I'll have to clear it twice after I kill them, so I don't go out of mana. If there's a better way to do that, like I I was thinking if maybe there's like a mana clicky item that I could use to like regen my mana, but I'm like, I found a couple of those for 6k a piece. So that's 600 plat a charge, 1200 a fight. Um, so it's not that bad. And to have Saru on farm, at least 2 of 4, that means I get an okay chance at getting, a delicious 300,000 plat aug. Worth it, worth it. Plus my time runs and stuff have been I've been farming crazy. Or not crazy, but Quorum has been kind of uh, not great to me. I think on average I've probably got maybe like 5k worth of gear off my Quorum kills. I got this on my first one, but I immediately put it on. Well, it was enchanted, so I leveled it up first and then put it on. But that was going for like 100k, so that was a pretty good drop. But I'm waiting for one of these in legendary. I mean, dang, how much do those go for? 162k. That's nice. So I guess I'm not too worried about money, is what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm down to. I'm down to just like 600k. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much. I had to buy my Saru weapons. So I got a Yttrium dagger, it has bane damage on it, and then the bow as well, so I could actually deal damage to him. Um, yeah, otherwise it was just my procs, and yeah. Those are only 25k a piece, so 50k for those. Just dropped 100k for the lethal fragment here, and then I think the next step is, well, next step is finishing out my gear, and then I think I'm gonna start auging up. Oh man, there's a weapon. I didn't realize shields had a weapon slot. God, what can I even put in that? I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, once I get my understanding, like I'll need some more spell power, so I might have to get some Rune of Abominable Rituals, which is like 4 spell power a gem. I'm gonna want to get my shielding up, and ultimately I want to get this character to a point with his gear where he has capped capped shielding. So I'm at 14 of 35 now. I want to get him to 35. Probably get some spell shielding in there or whatever. I want to get 750 on my spell damage, and then from there I'm gonna just stick some of the Daiaku fragments, which are AC, hit point, mana, endurance, gems. I want to kit out all of my items, and then I want to give, you know, I want to see how far I can get Zabuxarok down to. I mean, yeah, I just want to maybe get Saru 3 of 4 on farm. Dare I say 4 of 4? That'd be cool, but I don't even know how I would do that. I already have a hard enough time. I'll have to see the numbers, you know what I'm saying? I'll have to see the numbers after I get geared out. But as you can see, I'm rambling again. Heck yeah, I'm in my zone. But that's what happens when I have to fight these mini bosses of Coirnav. They have a ton of health. Not threatening, not threatening, but just a ton of health. Oh look, I can true shot again. Hell yeah, let's do that. Get more DPS in there. Let's do it. Let me give you the just dropping the spritz, if you know what I mean. Look at me. I'm so cool. I love the Ixars. Man, the server makes me happy because every character can be an Ixar. So that's what I'll do. I used to do like my casters would be Dark Elves, and then everything else would be Ixars, but now it's like, everything bleeds in together, so everything gets the Ixar treatment. Not complete. Ooh, Howling Splinter of Time. That is dang. On the bazaar for 100k. Man, I could put that in my shield. That'd be what's happening. Why am I not attacking? There we go. That is I'm pretty sure a drop off of Zabuxarok. That the splinters are Zabuxarok drops, and like the legendary versions of them have God knows what kind of procs on them, but I've seen one and I don't even know what it does. It's like warp time or something. Just sounds like so badass. Am I even worthy to have that? Let's see. So let's type in Splinter, see what Splinter. Oh, there's a ton up. What the heck? What the flip, dude? Conjured Splinter of Time, 400k? A dude. Oh my. Specialized Conjuration. Look at that. Heal amount and spell damage. Oh. Oh. Ooh, someone bought something on my other character. Alright, nice. What else? Any legend? Frenzied 600k. I could drain my Bazaar Trader and get this. What does it do though? Strike through, heal amount, spell damage, attack. 10% frenzy. That'd be good for a little Zerk. Howling Splint 500k? Dude. What does this do? Impending Chronos. Yeah, there it is. Impending Chronostorm. Okay. Trigger Chronostorm on spellcast. 10% chance. What does Chronostorm do? Alright, let's look at the database. Chronostorm. It is not even listed. Must be custom or something, but you can sell to a vendor for 70 plat. Yeah, I think not. I think no. Oh, this thing is 1,000,000, dude. Impending Rune. Rune of Time. What does Rune of Time do, dude? Rune of Time. It's probably not on here either. No. What in the flip? All right. Let me look at the other database. Official database. Spell search. Chronostorm. That didn't work. Splinter of Time. What's it called? Runic Splinter of Time? Where are ye? Runic Splinter of Time. There it is. Okay. Impending Rune. It does not say. Alright, well. I am assuming that it is a sick rune. Genius, Chris. Genius. What does this one do? Oh, yeah, Chronostorm. Frenzied. Any others? Crashing. Flying kick, dude? Man. That one in like the... Man, could you imagine? Could you imagine having like a monk berserker X, something else, and you have both of those. You got like improved frenzy and flying kick. The numbers, dude. Or like, does the skill even matter for numbers, or is it just like hit rate? Which I mean is still numbers, but I'm saying like beef. I want beef. Like my backstabs right now. With that extra 20 points of backstab, I think my highest crit so far has been like 31k, a 31k backstab crit. And I got my time runs down to like an hour and 40. So whereas they were 2 hours, and to be fair, I walked away a little bit, and I should just start a timer. But I would say if I sat down to do my time runs on this character, they would be like an hour and a half. So, dude, I'm getting there. There's a leaderboard. Oh my! I saw this like yesterday or the day before. There's a leaderboard of how fast people clear time, and there's some dudes that can clear time in like 45 minutes or something like that. I was like, excuse me? Not including Zabuxarok, of course, because that guy is probably a 45-minute fight on his own. But All right, last mini boss almost dead. Hey man, Coirnav. I call him the rambling squid because you can ramble through his encounter and do it. I did this on my pet build the first time around, and I aggroed all 3 mini bosses on accident and got smashed. All right, so after you kill the mini bosses, and you just got to clear all these little fellas. Can I get in there and like aggro a bunch? So I gotta like get on them. I don't know. Okay, we'll just shoot at him. Yes, I need the exp. A Shroud of Eternity is not even halfway done. Yeah, that's sad. Oh, hey, if you need some experience, this is a pretty good fight. You got a bunch of whites. Just tab targeting, hitting my bow. These guys are. Oh man, could you imagine if like, well, they die so quick, but it's like if you could get these in like a respawning zone and they aggroed, you could just like group them up, freaking AoE them down, go AFK for 10 minutes, do it again. Oh, okay, I need, we're gonna get one more 100-point AA, because got really nothing else to spend it on. All my stats are maxed. I got like every other ability in the other in class and advanced, so who's making that noise? So after you clear these guys, the 3 mini bosses will spawn again. However, they're not like as oppressive. They have like a normal mob's amount of hit points, so you can actually take them. I saw in the guide that like if you Alt N, you can look at the planar progression guide. And I was reading through this when I first did it, and it's like the mini bosses respawn after you clear all the little trash, and I was like, no way they're gonna make me fight those things again, dude. That's just mean. That's just mean. But yeah, they're not as bad. All right, there they are. Sup? Like look at that. He is getting chunked. Give him a little backstab. Oh my, look at those backstabs. Those numbers are just healthy. Healthy. Do they drop anything? Oh yeah, give me those runes. I mean, they're basically like not worth anything anymore, but hey, extra stuff to sell. Hello? Ooh, elemental bracer mold. How much do you sell for? We'll find out later, but probably like 1K. All of the elemental molds. I might try some shenanigans out with the bazaar, but I noticed that on the weekend items drop a lot because a lot more people are playing. And I think I might try to like buy some stuff during the on the weekend, hold them, you know, like expensive stuff like the good Augs. But yeah, look at Coirnav, he's getting just chunked. He's not even a boss. Um, but get some Augs or something for 100K. Like I bought the Lethal Fragment of Truth for 100K, and during the week it was like 250. I mean, come on, that's a lot of money. So I might start doing some of that shenanigans on my trader. That'll be pretty fun. Boom, Coronov down. And so hail the essence of water. Boom. I don't need this, but that's Coronov. See what he dropped. Ooh, what have we got here? Hammer of Crushing Waves. A Ptu. 70? Ptu? Yes, I agree. 70. Ptu. Essence of Water. Okay. Oh, 3 gold for that. Mail of Storms. Hey, okay, dude. Okay, dude. I'll take that. Very cool. And there's all of these mobs' bodies over here, dude, but I do not want to spend the time to loot them. So, well, that was fun. Coirnav, plain water. Don't forget your enduring breath item. You'll drown. You'll drown because we're under the ocean, right? So, all right. That's that. Hope you had fun. Peace out.